Good morning, dear students. We are studying the chapter the planning, and the first we have studied about the features of planning, the meaning, and its definition. The next topic that we are going to discuss today is the importance of planning. Why the planning is very much necessary. So we are going to discuss the importance of planning. In the importance of planning, the first point that we have to study is the planning provides direction. So we know that when you are making the plan, we make the objectives. Okay, so these objectives gives a direction towards what we have to achieve or where we have to reach. So we know that exactly we determine at the beginning of the business what are the objectives that we have to achieve and how we will be able to achieve. So all these decisions are clearly decided. So when we make these decisions clear, then it is very much easy for the organizations to continue, and it will give a direction to the organization or the people, those who are working there. So they have already the path is already very much clear. They don't have any kind of confusion. They know what they have to do and when they have to do, and who has to do. All these type of decisions are made in planning. So there is no any confusion, and it will provide a better direction. The next topic that we have to study is the planning reduces the risk of uncertainty. So we know that we are dealing with the future, and the future is uncertain. But when we are making the plans, so we are dealing with the future. So we make the plans for the future. We find out what are the opportunities that we can get, and as well as what are the threats that we have to face, all the problems that we may be able to face, and we also find the different alternatives available. So when we do kind of a proper planning is done, then we can understand the future problems that we may be facing. So we know that there will be some problems that occurs. So there may be some problems in the future. So we have to understand, if you do proper planning, by doing the planning we can understand that what will be the problems that we have to face, and at the time of problem what we have to do. So those decisions also is made clear when we are doing the planning. The next topic that we have to study is the planning reduces overlapping and wasteful activities. Overlapping means doing the same work again and again. So we know, we have studied that when we are doing the planning, we make the decisions very clear, that what to do, when to do, how to do, and who is to do it. All these decisions are made. So it is clearly specified who has to do the job and what work has to be done. So what has to be done by what. See, for example, your class is there. So in your class, what are the subjects to be taught, and who is to teach. All these decisions are already made. When the timetable is made itself, already it is made. So like for example, if I am teaching business studies, and Sandu sir is teaching accountancy, Anish sir is teaching economics, and other subject teachers are the English and Hindi and so on. So different teachers are appointed for different subjects. So there is no any confusion. So and I know that I have to teach business studies, and all the syllabus I am handling. So it is I need not to teach that same chapter again and again, or if the clear decision is not made like that. See, if it is told that anybody can teach any subject. So such type of a situation is there. Then if I come and teach business studies, and Sandu sir also may come and teach business studies, then Anish sir also may come and teach business studies. So there will be overlapping. This may not be there like that, but when you are doing some kind of activities, like if we, so here only 2-3 people are there, and we can communicate each other and coordinate the activities. But in an organization, this may not be the situation. There are thousands of employees there, and different employees are given different jobs. So if it is not clearly specified to him or clearly told to him that you have to do this job, that job, what are the jobs that we have to do, then all will be doing almost the same job. So one will be doing one job, another will be doing the same job that this person is doing. So this will become overlapping, and it will cause a lot of waste. So like if you are making a product, and if one person is doing, another person is also doing, and only one product is required, then one product anyhow it is wasted. and that we cannot reassemble. So some products which we can reassemble maybe, but when you are reassembling, then also there may be kind of damages and problems will be there. So it is not very much easy to do the things, and the time is lost. So the work of the person and the one day work and the labor charges, all these things are lost. So it is not very good. But if a clear plan is made, so we are making the plan and we are appointing, if there are 1,000 employees, then these 1,000 employees are divided into maybe 200 each in different departments, and in one department 200 employees are there, and those 200 employees will be divided maybe to again some 4 categories, 4 divisions. In that one group will become 50 members each. Then that department will be again subdivided to maybe like some 5 small groups. Okay, so 10 each members will be there in one group, and these 10 members will be appointed for doing one job, and there will be a team leader also appointed, and to that team leader it is clearly specified that you have to do this job. Okay, and you and your members have to do the job. So each and every job is clearly specified, so there is no any confusion what you have to do, when you have to do, and how you have to do, and who is to do it. All the things are clear when we do proper planning. So then there is no any wastage of resources will not be there, as well as overlapping of activities also will not be there. The next topic that we have to study is that planning promotes innovative ideas. So the word innovations, you are very much familiar. Innovation means newness, new things are coming into existence. So when we are doing planning, we know that we are dealing with the alternatives. Okay, different alternatives will be there, different options will be there. So like we have to produce a product. So what we have to produce, first we will think of that. So there are so many products available, like mobile phones are there. If you are going to start a new mobile phone company, then we know that we have to produce mobile phone. But if you produce a mobile phone which is already available in the market, then it is not going to create a much demand. Okay, but if you produce a product which is entirely different from or if any features if you are introducing which is not available in the existing phones, then there will be huge demand for this product. So then when we are planning about this product, then we will find out what are the different alternatives available, what are the different options available, and these alternatives, mostly the alternatives are developed by the managers. So they themselves have to create some alternatives. Some alternatives are available, some alternatives they have to find out, some they have to create. You understand? So there may be like production method will be there, different techniques will be there. See, for example, this coronavirus situation came into existence. Before that, there was no much demand for sanitizers or mask or this type of things. Okay, so now when this problem came, then people started understanding that there is a huge demand for mask, huge demand for hand sanitizers and other things required for protection. Okay, and people started using a lot amount of products which is helpful for the improving their immunity power. Okay, so then these people, they came to understand, they have to, people those who are developing these products, they have to understand that now this type of masks are required. So then in the mask also there are different varieties of masks are coming. So there they will find out, they will think about what will be the interest of the people, and based on that these products can be developed. So then new innovations will be appearing. Earlier this is normal mask was available, so even if it is available in the market, people were not purchasing it because there was no any kind of requirement in it. And now people now you are ready to purchase this mask, and even if whatever may be the price of that we are ready to purchase it, because it is risky not to wear the mask. So if you don't wear mask, it can create problems. So we will be purchasing, and now you can see it, so many varieties of masks are coming. So like different layers are there, different colors are there, even your own photo can be printed on the mask. Narendra Modi's picture is printed on the mask. Okay, different people or film stars picture is printed on the mask. So different. So earlier these things were not there, and even if somebody is creating this one and selling in the market, nobody is going to purchase it. This is not, because there is no any trend of using it. But now this became an opportunity. So then they thought about it, how we can make it more So when they came to know that the mask is there, so then people started developing mask, but people started purchasing mask, but at that time some companies thought in different way how we can attract the customers, you know. Some are using like the mouth or the face area is not visible, so they print that much area, like your nose, your this much part, your own photo they will take and they print it, so that you will, means when you keep the mask on the face, it will not be visible that you are, means whatever part of the body that, like your mouth and your nose, all the things are already printed on the mask, the same way as it is, so you can see the full face. Okay, so means it will not be clear as you are without mask, how you will be seen, same way it may not be there, but slightly somewhat almost the face. Otherwise when somebody is wearing a mask fully covering this much area, only eyes are visible, then we cannot understand the person also, who is this. Okay, sometimes it is like that. Okay, so when you are printing this thing on the mask, then people can easily identify, or your face is clearly seen. Okay, so such type of innovative ideas can be developed when we are doing planning. So this planning will be giving a lot of opportunities for selecting, bringing new ideas. So this will give motivation to the managers. When the managers are developing the alternatives, they have to make new products. So it will motivate, they will first study about what are the possible alternatives available, and if those available is not possible for us, then we have to create new opportunities or new alternatives. So for creating that, we will create innovative ideas, new methods also we will be able to try. So we have, when we are doing planning, we do a lot amount of thinking how we can do this product. We will think about it so much, so as to so when we think and after that we will be able to find out some new ideas. If you don't think about any product, see anything what you are already having, you simply continue producing, then innovations will not come. Okay, so for in every companies there will be having a research wing is there, research department itself is there. Okay, planning and developing product. Okay, designing of a product, a new product, like car manufacturing company or all the companies, they are having one particular department for planning and developing products. So they think about what is the first of all they will understand what is the requirement of the people, customers, understand the requirement of the customers, then they will design the product according to the requirements of them. So first they will conduct surveys and understand or study what is the need of the people, and they make the product according to the requirement of the product, so that the product will be demanded in a very huge numbers. Okay, the next topic that we have to study is planning facilitate decision making. So planning is the process of making a decision. So lot of decision making process is taking place in the planning. So see, like we know, when we are doing planning, we have a lot of alternatives are there, different methods are there. So from that we have to choose which decision to be followed or which alternative we have to make. You know, so like what to produce. If you consider, there are a lot of products. You know, so now if you consider the products which is available, if you start thinking of like now you are studying in 12th class, after 12th class you think that I don't want to continue in my studies and I will continue start a new company. So if you think like that, then first you have to think what you will produce, you know, what company you can start. So there are a lot of business opportunities are there, thousands of businesses are there, you know, already existing, and you can bring new also. Okay, new whichever products which are not available in the market, you can bring new products, or which sometimes these products may be available in some other countries, but it is not available in our country. So such type of products also you can bring. So lot of options are available. So you have to decide, but which product will give you higher amount of satisfaction and profit, that you have to decide. So when you decide, then you have to consider which product can give you more profit. So for understanding, then you can make decision which product has to purchase. Then you have to, next thing that you have to think is how to produce. So know how you can do this. So what method has to be used, whether labor intensive technique will be used or capital intensive technique can be used. Big machines, fully automatic machine may be there, or semi automatic machine is there. or what type of machine you are going to use, that you can decide. Then next you have to decide is that when you have to do it, when to do. So when you begin, okay, so if you are planning to make it now, if like a coronavirus situation is there, lockdown situation is there, some products if you are manufacturing, then developing, bringing in the market, then these products may not be very much needed, demanded. The demand of the products will not be there. Okay, but some products in this area, see, like some products, some companies like Dettol or like mass sanitizers, all these the products have got a highest amount of demand. And like food products are there, or foods which we can keep for many days, such type of products are having huge demand, because people do not want to go to the market for every time, so they can purchase and keep it in the house, and they use it for many days. So such type of products are highly demanded. So you can make such type of products. If these type of products are not available, then you can make it. Some companies started like those who are not some grocery shops and some business people, those who were not giving home delivery, they started giving home deliveries. So such type of market is having, or online marketing has got so much amount of advantages now, because people do not want to go to the market, so they can sit at their home itself and order for the product, and the products will be making it available in the house itself. So all these options are becoming available, and these type of opportunities are there. So a lot of decision making activities are required in planning. So when you make a plan, then we have to make a lot of decisions. Okay, the next topic that we can study is about planning, establish standards for controlling. So we know, if for controlling, by determining the objectives of the organization through planning, all the people working in the organization and all the departments are informed about when, what and how to do the things. Okay, so when we are doing the things, it is clearly mentioned that what we have to do, when we have to do, and how we have to do. And also the standard of doing the things, like if a product is to be produced, then what standard should be maintained, that is already clearly specified. So when how to do, and the time or the cost of the products, all these type of standards are maintained. How much should be the size of the product, how much should be the weight of the product, or how much time is required for producing this product. Okay, and what cost the product has to be produced. All these informations are clearly decided when we make the planning. So it will become easier for the controlling purpose. So like for controlling, we need a standard. So before we start doing the product, or before we start producing a product, we will decide that what standard we have to maintain, or what product has to be made, how the product has to be made, when it has to be made, and who has to make it. So one who is making all the things, it is clearly informed to him that you have to make this product, this quantity, this many number of products has to be made, and within this much time this product has to be completed, and this much should be the cost of this. So all these type of things are decided. So when we after the completion of the task, we can understand, when we do the controlling process, we can understand whether the actual work done is matching with the standard that we have planned. Okay, if we have not decided, or plan is not done, then controlling is not possible, because there is no any measures to find whether what we have produced is good or not. Like imagine that if you are saying, if I tell you that if I got 500 mark in the exam, and can you say that I got a good mark? So I got 500 mark in the, maybe like in 12th class. Okay, so you may say that this mark is good or bad. How can you say that this is good or bad? Okay, if the total exam, in order to understand that this 500 mark is good or bad, you need a standard out of how much you got this mark. Then only you will be able to say that whether this is good or not, how much percentage it is good, isn't it? Like 500 mark you got, but 500 mark out of 500, then you are very nice, isn't it? So out of 500 means you are perfect, 100% mark you have received. But if this exam was conducted out of 1000, then 500 mark, same 500 is there, but the exam was conducted out of 1000. Then what happens? Then it is only 50%, half of the work only done. Understood? And if the exam was conducted out of 2000, then you got 500 mark. How can you say that it is good? Only 25% is there. You failed. 30 also not there. Do you understand? So the one who if out of 500 mark is there, then you are rank holder. You are the topmost person. Means 100% is there. But if the same mark you have got out of 2000, then you are failed. Okay. So you can understand whether how much the work. So it's the same way this is there. So you are producing a product. Okay. You made a product, and this product is there with you. So when you see the product, then you cannot say that the product is very nice. But the standard, what you are supposed to, what you are told to make, okay, so that should be there. There should be a standard product. Then you compare the actual with the standard, and if it is matching exactly, then you can say that what you have done is nice. So this was the standard given, and you made this one. Only this one is there. You cannot say that whether it is good or bad. Okay, you made this much. So actually you are supposed to make this much. So when you compare, you can understand how much you have made. Some around 30% only. Do you understand? So there is a standard and there is actual. So only when there is a standard, then only we can say that there is what actual performance is there. In order to understand the performance, whether the activity that you have done is good or bad, so you need to first understand what should be the standard that we have to maintain. And when you have a proper standard, so at the time of planning, objective is made, what we have to make it, how we have to make it, and when we have to make, all the decisions are made there. So a standard is prepared there, and at the time of controlling, we can by using these standards, we can understand what we have to do. So whether what we have planned, according to the plan, the things are going or not, and if it is not going, what may be the reason, all this we have to find out and take necessary steps to controlling activities. Okay, so these are the importance of planning. So we saw there are some 6 points are there, and you have to study these things. And thank you so much.